Hey, hey there, Joyful Ever After folks. Damon Owens here with a quick, exciting announcement and some updates on what's been going on. I thought I'd jump on live and just say everything instead of typing everything out. But hope you were able to join here just for a few minutes and share some, I think, pretty good news. Let me start with the ordinary, but also the beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day. And this beautiful day that we share with the culture and celebrating love, we have the deeper depth of more than the eros, but the philia, the agape, the storge. If you don't know those, you got to get some of my talks here. But we do celebrate love. And on a special note, my beloved Melanie and I are celebrating 30 years. Everything's a celebration. 30 years to the day where I asked this beautiful woman to become my wife, February the 14th, 1992. Some of you might not have been born then. Sound like an old man. But yeah, 30 years today, and the fruit and the gifting since then has been absolutely amazing. You can imagine, not just the ministry and being able to meet the 50,000 of you all as part of Joyful Ever After, but my beautiful 8 children, first of all. But just the 3 decades, we're coming up on 29 years of marriage, although it's 30 years since the proposal. So Valentine's Day takes on a little special gifting. So I gotta figure out what to get this beautiful woman. She's not usually the gifting type. Her love language is physical touch and time together. So she might even be watching right now. I hear homeschooling. So I thought I would just jump on and share a little bit. So anyway, happy Valentine's Day to you. And I hope that giving and receiving the love that you deserve. So a couple of quick things before I get to the big announcement. One, some of you may have joined in with the marriage retreat this past weekend sponsored by the St. John Paul II Foundation. They have a wonderful retreat day called Together in Holiness, and I've been able to partner with them for a couple of years now, I think. And Danielle Bean and I filmed some of their small group sessions and the content for that. It's really beautiful. And we'll put the links with that so you can see what those are. But I was in Charleston, West Virginia on Saturday, this past Saturday, and I will be in Nashville, Tennessee with them again this Saturday, February the 19th. Again, that's Together in Holiness, a retreat day. They streamed it last weekend. I hope they stream it again this time, but if you're in the Nashville area, check the link out in our description here and take a look and see if you might be able to make that. There's also going to be another one coming up in March. I'll keep you posted on that in Lake Charles, Louisiana, Saturday, March the 5th. So good to be out and speaking again. Good to be partnering with the St. John Paul II Foundation folks and their great work with marriage. So what else is going on? We will be partnering, and I'll send out for those of you on the email list. I hope you all are, but if not, you'll be getting the details coming up this week for a finance webinar, free webinar with our good friends Jonathan and Amanda Texera. And Jonathan and Amanda have that great ministry, Wallet Win. And it's a very Catholic-focused getting out of debt, becoming more generous, sort of building that family wealth in a beautiful context. So if you're Dave Ramsey fans or not, Amanda and Jonathan have a beautiful expression and gifting in a program, and they are going to be partnering with us for a free webinar on February the 24th. And again, this is just a preview because you're on the live. We're excited to get that started with them. Melanie and I will be in full attendance on that one. Could always use the help. It was one of the things that they contributed beautifully to the Catholic Marriage Summit, and those videos are still available, but they only have like 15, 20 minutes to sort of tease. So we wanted to make sure that we could circle back finally and incorporate some of the wisdom of being good stewards with our finances. So February 24th, take a look for that. And again, we'll put a link in there for you can get a pre opportunity to register for that. So yeah, all right. Well, here's a big announcement. Melanie and I were floored, honored to receive a letter from Archbishop Corleone, Salvatore Corleone. He's the Archbishop of San Francisco, and he's also the head of the dicastery of family and marriage and family life for the USCCB, the Conference of Catholic Bishops down in Washington. And he invited Melanie and I to be delegates with him to Rome in June for the 10th World Meeting of Families. And it's a great honor. I believe there's going to be about 2,000 total people, delegates from all over the world, from different nations. And we're just super honored and grateful for Archbishop's invitation to be part of the United States delegation, really as a recognition for y'all's response, your participation, and the work at Joyful Ever After. So thank you as well, and we will represent you well if we're able to get there. It's going to be kind of challenging to get there. So maybe this is an appeal for your prayers. It's a financial issue. It's logistics with having kids, even though they're invited to come as well. It's the strict Italy COVID requirements for travel, and then on top of that, the Vatican's COVID restrictions, and just whether we can navigate that. And we've got other obligations going on as well. But whether we can respond to the positive, which I hope we can, the bigger honor is that we were even asked. So not anything that we were expecting, and just really grateful and wanted to share that exciting news with you on this beautiful Valentine's Day. And I hope that you're having a gifted day as well. We were able to see in our Instagram, I think we put it on our Facebook page as well. We did this video of Melanie and I on our first dance. You Were Meant for Me. Oh, I love that song. Donny Hathaway. And you can see in these little young bucks' eyes, 27 years old, Melanie and I, that this song meant everything to us. And it was an expression of, what we thought this marriage and love was going to be. It was an expression of what we hoped it would be. But what's really interesting is when I listen to it again, which we do often. Actually, we do it every year. We'll do it this April 24th on our wedding anniversary of 29 years. But the words and this ideal truth about love, it just got me thinking again, probably overthinking like I usually do with the theology and stuff. But, never did one thing to hurt me. You always understood my ways. Donnie was singing all this stuff about love, and I sang it to her. We were dancing because I just thought, this is love. You always understand me, and you never hurt me. And well, we wouldn't be having a Catholic Marriage Summit, Epic Intimacy. We wouldn't have a ministry, Joyful Ever After, if that were true. But I don't want to dismiss, how optimistic and how excited we were about that ideal of always understanding each other and always, being there, not hurting one another and doing all those things. We have to have that sort of aspirational truth and hope for love. But that does not describe marriage, and it doesn't have to. And far from looking at it as a failure, the ways and the years that we've hurt each other in marriage, the way that we've not understood our ways, right? It's that's the place of growth, right? I mean, that's the place of a lot of pain. I'm not going to downplay that as well. We've hurt each other in ways we never could have imagined, and certainly never would have planned to. But I guess it's more of an understanding of the maturity of love, if I can go that far. And that mature love, like a good wine, right? It's got acids, and it's got complex flavors and very subtle things based on the temperature and humidity and region and variety of grape and all these things. Hat tip to my friend Tim Kirk out in Australia with his winery. But the point is that that truth about love that at once is aspirational to these great ideals of always understanding isn't a rebuke against the realities that we are figuring this thing out as we're going, and we need community. We need truth. We need to be constantly taught and challenged. We need to be able to forgive, to seek forgiveness, to begin and begin again, and to really, as we say in our programs, to allow ourselves to be beginners and to delight in growing and getting to know one another. So all that. Happy Valentine's Day. I hope you receive just the glimpse of the love that you deserve and that you want. And we're grateful, Melanie and I, for your partnership and participation here in Joyful Ever After. Again, we got some great things coming up. We ask for your prayers. We ask for your continued participation and support of what we think will be a great gift for your marriage and for marriages here and marriages to come. All right, that's it. All right, love you guys. God bless you.